So, what is your basic opinion of sustainability?
I'm not really sure. I would actually like to learn more about it.
I don't know.
I wish there was more that I could go through with you about campus, like have more resources just to know like exactly what I can do to be sustainable and to make everyone else sustainable as well.
Sustainability on campus seems to be a pretty focal point of what Randsell was trying to do.
Climate change is happening, that is for sure.
I would like to see more of a change in terms of the energy output we're using, use more solar panels, more windmills, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's important to know that.
I think sustainability is a very important thing that we need to implement for the future.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
We are using a lot, we are recycling a lot, but it would definitely be a better step forward to actually put our engineers to more use.
Sustainability is one. I don't know. We need to figure out how to be sustainable. Sure.
Probably rather know more about it, as I don't know very much.
Sustainability has been a hot topic for a while now, but it seems that many people aren't exactly sure what sustainability entails. Sustainability has three main parts: social, economic, and environmental. Our specific goal is to bring awareness to students on the University of Louisville's campus and hopefully motivate them to make a change. In order to do so, we have talked to a few people that have been involved with sustainability on campus and want to share their knowledge.
Sustainability is a balancing act. That's why it's so hard, because we're not trained how to think this way. Sustainability is about balancing, of course, environmental concerns. We all care about this one planet Earth that we're on, but if it was only about resources and the environment, it would be easy. We would have figured it out a long time ago. It's actually about balancing that concern with our social and our economic concerns as well. How do we get all three of those things right at once and create a better future for tomorrow that works for everybody? Because I knew I cared about more than just the environment and nature and animals. I also cared about people. And if we want a better future for people, that's when sustainable development comes in. That's where sustainability is. And so that's why I think it's such an important concept for us to kind of internalize and think about at every scale and everything we do. Is what I'm doing going to make a better planet, but also be good for other people?
People aren't really thinking about it, or a lot of people, because climate change became such a politicized topic in general, I feel like a lot of people are oh, global warming doesn't exist, or it's just political, or I don't know what you're talking about. And I understand the confusion, I understand the misconceptions with it, or why people think it's politicized, but I mean there's certain things that we do know are facts, and there's certain things that even if you don't believe humans are the source of it, it's happening, and we have to do something about it.
We're in a real crisis right now. I mean, it was the 90s when I was in college learning about sustainability, right? And a long time has passed since then. And unfortunately, with the threat of the global climate crisis, with more carbon pollution in the atmosphere every day, we're getting further and further away from a smooth and a just transition. And we're moving ever further towards a real collapse. An environmental collapse, an economic collapse, and a social collapse all at once. We see the signs of it. It makes me scared and nervous, makes a lot of us filled with climate anxiety, right? But I don't focus on that because there's no reason to. The thing we need to focus on is how to get a way forward. How do we get out of this? And that's why I'm so passionate about sustainability, because it is a way out of it.
I also think it's really important just everybody take responsibility and agency in the situation, because everyone is contributing towards climate change, and everyone's contributing towards making our society, not only at U of L, but in greater life, more sustainable. Because we have to make our practices more sustainable for us to have enough food to feed everyone in the future, and have clean water, and have not too much smog or anything to where everyone's getting sick. And so I think everyone should feel like they have a sense of agency in the situation and ability to make positive change.
But it takes a lot of work from a lot of people. Everybody's involved, right? And it's so important that we start making progress on this right now, today. Don't wait. Right now we got to think, how can I go throughout my day producing no waste and no pollution? How can I go throughout my day causing no harm or injustice for other people? And if you start making those thoughts every time you make a choice, especially when you make big choices like, where am I going to live? Am I going to have children? All those kinds of things. Then if we all start making those choices with that in mind, we're not going to be perfect, but we'll start making progress together.
being more sustainable, like not buying single-use plastics and not buying things you throw away, you're already saving money because you're reusing items in your household that you probably should be reusing anyway, and you're being more environmentally conscious by not throwing things away all the time. There's different little things that, you know, you can like contribute towards your life that you can be reusing, that you don't have to contribute towards that like waste factor. You can also save water, you can like turn off your heat when you're not home, that saves on your electric bill. It's things like that that are personal, that help you very much so financially, but also environmentally. And also if we're reducing the amount of energy we use, like your entire apartment building does that, then your rent costs go down.
To the people who don't think that one person can make a difference in this big global crisis we're facing, what I say to them is, who cares? Do it because it makes your life better. I ride a bike because it saves me money and makes me joyful and happy and healthy, right? And I save so much time getting around even, and I don't have to worry about traffic or parking, right? So think about doing these sustainability things because they're actually good for you as an individual, and you'll learn quickly that they're also good for everybody else, and that'll make you feel good, right? Because you're doing good for everybody else.
We had the opportunity to meet the Mighty Shades of Ebony, an activist hip-hop group of young girls who write and perform music regarding specific environmental issues. They embody the meaning of change for future generations through their lyrics. In this specific instance, we are here at the Louisville Sustainability Summit.
My name is Kamai Rashid. I am the founder of the Mighty Shades of Ebony, which is a social and environmental justice rap group. We travel around the city and we perform our songs and we try to present a message to the community to make a change. The reason I am going to the University of Louisville is because I want to be an MLK scholar and I want to use my platform and their platform. I want to combine and I want to take this project and see if I can reach more people with it, with their funding. And we wanted to reach out to kids, poor kids, rich kids, every kid in Louisville, to make sure they have access to resources they need so they can just fundamentally just have that head start that they need to do well in school, because education is the foundation, the basis of everything.
I'm Ariel Rashid, also known as Ariel Dynamite. I am 11 and I go to Barrett. I'm in the 6th grade.
Hi, my name is Alicia Thorne, aka Princess A, and I go to Western Middle School for the Arts, and I'm a 7th grade drama major.
Hi, my name is Kamaya Rashid, also known as Kamaya Faya. I go to DuPont Manual High School. I'm a senior and I'm 16 years old.
Hey y'all, my name is Love Eden, also known as Lady Love, and I also go to Western Middle School for the Arts, and I'm also in 7th grade and a drama major, so yeah.
I'm Chris Rashid. I'm a 7th grade ELA teacher at the W.E.B. Du Bois Academy, and I integrate social environmental justice and the arts into Common Core curriculum. And we have a group or foundation called Justice League for Super Kids, and this is one branch of what we do, empowering kids to be superheroes in the real world.
Good afternoon, everybody. There's going to be a pop quiz on this song later, so I'm going to need you guys to pay attention, okay? All right, DJ? There is a difference between climate change and change of climate. You see, change in our climate is the Earth doing what it's supposed to do, naturally. Climate change, also known as the anthropogenic effect, is caused by human activity. So, as a people, in order to change our critical reality, we must embrace sustainability. Let's go! Yeah, 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 yeah. The Earth is getting hotter each year. The anthropogenic effect is real. The almighty Donald Trump's the truth. Think about the old and think about the youth. It's time to sustain. It's time to act now. This is a massive.
Students on campus are mostly aware of the environmental crisis, but may not be aware of how important it is or how to get involved. We must act now for our kids and the future generation's sake. By making changes on UofL's campus, we are all helping to make an impact.